GRC.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave review with me, RC, here on GGRC. Today, we're going to be taking a look at, I believe this is how you say it, Zeroptian Invasion. Now, this is a Space Invaders clone through and through, but it's only $5 on the Switch, so take that for what it is. Now, one of the cool features of this game is that if you go down to options, they have Tate mode. Now, for those of you who don't know what Tate is, it basically just means play your Switch vertically if you got it portably. I mean, you could play it this way here as well. If you wanted to turn your TV or monitor completely vertical on its head, you can do that. So you could turn it to Tate mode right, Tate mode left, you can see, oh, the game has gone horizontal, which is kind of cool, really, you know, because it gives you that option of a bigger screen and it gives you that arcade style as well. We're going to be playing the, you know, the regular way here because we're not playing portably or on a big, large vertical screen. But I wanted to point that out just so that way you guys get an idea that that is something you can do. So it's trying to replicate the whole, you know, arcade experience. That's what this is going for. It wants that old school arcade experience. You can definitely tell with the marquees on the sides here too. So in the how to play, this is your tutorial. It's basically shoot enemies, take power-ups. You'll see there's an S, a P, and an arrow. I know that the S is a shield, gives you that little bubble around you. P, I'm assuming, is power. I guess it's really good against bosses. I don't know. And the arrow, I have no clue what that actually means. I don't know. I haven't found out. It tells you here, too, to kill bosses first, and that gives you more points. So there you have it. That's really the only tips it gives you here. And that's really all you're going to really need because you're going to find out that the game is very, like I said, very bare bones. Let's jump right in here. I've only really had one great game of this. So if I don't do good here, we'll maybe give it one more shot. But here's the story. Warning, Zeroptians have returned. Oh, we totally missed it. Went by way too fast. Either way, the aliens are back. We gotta take them out. That is the story here. And as you can see, wow, yes, this is Space Invaders, isn't it? You have the ability of destroying those yourself to get you more points. You want to destroy those little UFOs that go by up top, though. Those are going to be the guys that gives you your power-ups. If you don't get those power-ups, it's a sad day, because those are very helpful, especially the shield. It's a great day when you get a shield power-up. Let's take this guy out. There we go. First level done. It seems like each round of levels has 3 levels. You know, seems pretty normal. 3s, right? There we go. Take out those bosses in the back first. Let's see if we can hit that ship. There we go. Oop, we gotta watch those bullets, though, because some of those bosses, they can throw the bullets horizontally. You see, the majority of these guys will shoot them vertically straight, but the big boss in the back will shoot them horizontally. So yeah, this game is pretty challenging. It took me a few tries to actually... Oh, it didn't let me get the UFO there. It took me a few tries to really get through this first area. I don't know what it was. This past week, I was actually pretty tired. I don't know if maybe it's because spring's kicking in and I was playing this and I'm just like, oh, why am I doing so bad? But I just before I was recording this, I had my best game of this where I was able to actually make it to the second phase, the second set of levels. So I'm hoping we'll be able to make it there as well to give you guys an idea of what that is. So here you go. The first boss of the game is actually the paddle. And you got to shoot this guy right in the eye. So you got to just be really patient here. Just shoot him right in the middle. There we go. And it's not too bad. You can take him out pretty quick. Just watch out for those bubbles. They do come out randomly. Woo! And don't get hit. It's one of the other things that's hard about this game. You only get 2 lives. You start with 2 lives. You will get more if you get a high enough score. So you will unlock more lives. But the thing about this game that I find most difficult is that everything on screen is white. All the bullets are white. Because it's trying to... There we go, we got it. Because it's trying to emulate Space Invaders, so it's going for the same color thing. So when you see these stars coming out so quickly behind you, when I was first playing this, the bullets were coming out at the same speed and the same color. It was really distracting me. But here we go. We are now in the red world. And now we have red enemies, which is, I think, so much better. I really wish that the bullets were red. That would, I feel like, save a lot of heartache in this game for me. Now you see how I'm shooting with the ship too, right? You see, these guys are really quick. You're trying to get all of them, but I find it nigh impossible to get these guys in a line. It's really tough. There we go. There goes one of our lives there. And here we go. because the ship, it's not impossible because the ship only shoots so fast. There's only only so fast you can go with these bullets. There we go, we can hit those bosses in the back. I like that the enemies have changed up a bit here. We got spiders, and the bullets and stuff that they shoot out at us definitely change up a bit. So they're adding a little bit more of a Space Invaders meets Galaga feel at this point. There we go, there's a second life dead. And now you get a continue screen. If you continue, you start, luckily, not at the very beginning of the game, but you start where you left off in the set of levels. So you can see we are now in Red 2, as I believe is what it's referring to up in the top right with R2. These little snake guys, I mean, you don't even really have to hit them if you don't want to. You could just kind of like let them do their thing. We lost another life. I find that in the very first level of this game, if you end up dying once, you might as well just die a second time, get it over with. You don't want to lose the first life until you get like to the third level at least, because at least then you're doing all right. But if you die right at the beginning, you're not going to have a hope of making it to the boss or anything. I made it to the boss of these red levels once, and it's a pretty cool boss, but it was pretty tough. But just like old arcade games, it's about patience, it's about pacing yourself. It's not about, you know, making sure that you're taking every single enemy out and doing everything. It's more about making sure that you are just watching your ass, because these bullets and stuff will get you. I mean, look how quickly the spiders are shooting at you here. Oh my god, like you can barely see what's going on. There we go. And you get those little paddles out of the way. The paddles in this one almost are more a detriment than they are a help, because they keep getting in your way. Oh, we're dead. Okay, but at least we're on the second level here. We'll keep going. And we can get another power up here. I don't know how helpful the arrow is going to be, because like I said, I'm not even quite sure what it does. But let's take out this spider. There we go, we got him. Then we'll blast off to level 5 here. So it's interesting because the red level, now that I remember, now that I'm seeing it, it is actually 4 levels, it's not 3. So the first set of white levels that we went through with the white enemies and everything, that was... oh, jeez. That was only 3 levels, and we got asteroids to avoid in this one too. This one actually's got 4, which I kind of forgot about. Alright, we got these guys to take out, and hopefully we can get this guy. Jeez, we gotta watch those asteroids. There we go, we got him. Okay, so you guys will at least get us here. We are now on the boss level, but we still got enemies we gotta take out first. Look at how quickly those bullets come. You gotta be really watching here. I'm actually surprised I'm doing this well while talking at the same time. I didn't think I would. My strategy so far has been to take out the enemies on one side, so that way they'll go all the way across once you get there. And there's that one. Okay, there we go. Oop, we want to get out of the way there, because here is the boss of the red levels here. We've got this big, scary, gross spider thing. So what's crazy is that the spider thing gets to take 1,000,000 hits, while we can only take 1. And if we take even 1, we are done. And we gotta start all the way back at the beginning of the red levels again. Nothing I could do there. So there you go. That was my chance there. I'm down to half health. As you can see, it is doable, but it is a tough game. I've only made it to the red spider. That was the second time there, so I did pretty well, and with more perseverance, you could definitely do better. Here we go. Let's put our name in here. You guys know the name. RC. There's no empty space. Okay, fine. We'll be RCC. How about that? Whatever. And we did actually make it onto the leaderboard with 10,975. Not too shabby, but not great. But yeah, that is a Zeroptian invasion, guys. Like I said, it is a Space Invaders mixed with, you know, Galaga type of clone game that really wants to be an arcade-style game. When you see this game, this might be something you're like, oh my god, this reminds me of playing in the arcade as a kid, and this might be something you really want to play and check out. It is only $5, which is a deal for someone who is, you know, really hurting for another game that feels like an old-school arcade game. But, you know, it's not doing a whole lot for me, to be honest. I don't think it's bad, but I feel like the difficulty I would say that the difficulty punch right in the beginning is pretty steep. Like, the first set of levels is not too bad, but the second set of levels is just like, woof, they ramp it up quick. It gets really fast and gets really tough. And you can see I was close to making it to the third set of levels, but if you're looking for a real difficult arcade game, this is it. At the moment, I'm not, but this might be a game I come back to and maybe want to play a little bit of. But there you go, guys. That is Zeroptian Invasion. Pretty interesting little arcade game. And of course, guys, I will see you all next time on the next GGRC episode. See you then.
GGRC.